Good evening and welcome to Monroe Memorial Field, where tonight the Monroe Central Seminoles play host to the Barnesville Shamrocks. This is Lance LaFolla, joined by Andy Shoemaker this evening. The Seminoles in their home finale at 1-6 face the Barnesville Shamrocks at 5-2. Andy, after last week, the Seminoles showed a little signs of some big improvement. Go over to Shenandoah against a 6-0 team and come out heartbreaking loss, but a lot of confidence had to be built by that game.
Yeah, Lance, we was right there till the very end. Probably should have won that ball game, but that kind of shows what kind of talent we do have. We got the capability to win game in and game out. If we can put it together tonight, it should be a good ball game.
You know, Coach Costa over the years, and this year's no exception, he's always wanted to establish that running game, and this year the Seminoles haven't been able to do that until last week. They come out against the Zeps, like I said, 6-0. They come out and they move the ball on the ground consistently and win the ball game. So that's got to be a key.
Right, Lance, and I might add against a big Zep team. They had some big boys across the front line there. We were able to run the ball against the Zeps. So that got to give us a little confidence coming in tonight's game.
Looks like the Shamrocks have won the toss and will receive. Monroe Central's going to kick off. Monroe Central seems like every game in the last few years, even the Seminoles have got the ball on the opening kickoff. So looked like the Shamrocks won the toss and elected to receive. Good to see Coach Shoemaker back after birth of his new baby girl. Everything seems to be going all right. Maggie's home now. Coach Shoemaker, special teams coach, see him getting some talk there with Coach Costa. Shu, you played football all your life. Does that song at the beginning of a ball game get you fired up or what?
Well, I'll tell you what, Lance, it better get you fired up because come Friday night you practice. I don't know how many, probably around 100 times by now. And this is payday. Come Friday night, you better be ready to play football.
That's absolutely no reason not to go out and give 150%. You do. You pay all that hard work and blood and sweat, so this is payday. Seminoles go on the ground. The ball looks like the Seminoles got the ball. That ball bounced off of number 70, Matt Phillips, in front. Monroe Central taking a little bit of Dave Caldwell use right there. Opening kickoff, a little bit of onside kick, and the Seminoles take over first down at the 49-yard line.
Gotta like that call, Lance. Got me fired up already. I assume Coach Shoemaker, special teams coach, called that. It worked to perfection. Bounced off a lineman's hands around the 49. It went 10 yards, and we were able to recover.
Seminoles with an unbalance to the right side. Power eye in the backfield. Got a flag.
Lance, no excuse for that. Get a break like that, and then to start first and 15, can't have stuff like that tonight.
I didn't see what happened there.
The right guard, or right tackle and right end both moved.
It's going to put the ball at the 44-yard line. First down and 15 for the Seminoles here, opening moments. Seminoles been going a lot to that unbalanced. Looks like they've got an unbalanced to the left. You see 4 linemen to the top of the screen there. George's going to hand off to Wilson. He's going to pick up about 2 out to the 46-yard line.
Shamrocks were stacked up against the run, especially against that unbalanced side that time, Lance.
Going to bring up second down and 13. Monroe Central's had a lot of success. They came with that a lot last week against the Zeps, running the unbalanced. They're back to a full regular set. George is going to throw. That ball hits the defender, number 55, right in the middle of the back that time, intended for Eric Brown. Brown had a step on him. That's one of those passes. That's a touch pass. You just got to be able to get the ball up over top of the defender. George hit him right in the middle of the back with it.
That's also one of them passes, Lance. If it ain't there, don't throw it. He obviously wasn't there. He hit the defender in the back. Maybe could have held on to the ball and looked for a secondary receiver there.
Seminoles going to have to take a timeout here. A little bit of a mix-up in the little mix-up there on the offensive play call. 3rd and 13. Saw big Jeremy Kinney come off the field that time. Not sure what the play might have been. Jeremy's the left tackle normally for the Seminole, strong side tackle. Usually you'll see him go back and forth from side to side. Don't know really what the play was called there, but 11:22 here, early first quarter action. Seminoles that onside kick. Face now at the 3rd and 13.
3rd and 13, Lance. You can see now how that first down penalty really put us in a hole.
Well, it does. Wilson picked up a couple. You're looking at 8 yards. You might not have to throw the ball on second down at 2nd and 8. 2nd and 13, we were forced to throw the ball. Seminoles playing without Preston Kilburn this evening. I haven't seen him in uniform. Preston tight end, so he's replaced tonight by number 22. That's T.J. Stevens. George's going to drop back. Got a lot of pressure. Gets away from the first wave, but he's going to be brought down for a big loss back there. Clay Wilson and Josh Williams, the first ones back there for the Shamrocks. Takes the ball clear back to the 36-yard line. That's a loss of about 10 yards on the play. Bring up 4th down and looks like 18 yards to go.
Lance, absolutely no time for George that time. I'm not sure. I seen Tyler Shoemaker move ahead like he was trying to set up some kind of a screen, but nothing ever did develop on that.
Gordon's kick's going to come off to the right side. Sort of takes a neutral bounce, I guess. Goes out of bounds about the 39-yard line of the Shamrocks. So Seminoles not able to do anything with the big break at the beginning of the ball game here. The Zeps going to take, or the Shamrocks going to take over from their own 39, decent field position.
Yeah, actually, Lance, we start at midfield, and after the punt, Shamrocks got the ball on the 39-yard line, so not a very good offensive sequence at all.
You see it there, ball's just short of the 40-yard line. Justin Jeffers in at quarterback, Chad Barker at running back, along with number 14, Mike Welsh. Pitch is going to go to Welsh. He's going to be tripped up out there by Chris Wilson. Going to pick up, looks like about 5 yards on the play. The Shamrocks tonight, it's hard to get a lot of information out of high school football, but the story was that Matt Bednesi, number 30 for the Shamrocks, big-time running back, wasn't going to be in the ball game tonight. I didn't see him in there yet. See number 80, Max Lawlithan, and 32, Justin Turner, split wide to the left here. Shamrocks run a quarterback sneak on a 2nd down and 5. Give him a yard on the play, but that's Jeffries running the sneaker. Pretty conservative call. Maybe they thought they saw something that time.
That's what it had to be, Lance. The quarterback must have told the coach on the sidelines that he could get some yardage up the middle, but Seminole defense was ready and stopped him. Bring up a 3rd and about 3.5.
3rd and a little over 3. Jefferson quarterback. Barker and Welsh in the backfield. Jefferson's going to go from the shotgun this time. He's going to take the quarterback draw, and he's going to have enough room for the first down. He's still on his feet. He's finally knocked out of bounds way down the field by Gabe Gordon, but not until he gets the ball clear inside the 20-yard line. Pick that back about the 22-yard line. Not a very good job that time of tackling by the Seminoles.
I've been doing Channel 6 for a few weeks now, Lance. I tell you, I am getting tired of watching all these missed tackles. Come the 8th game of the season, we ought to be able to step up and make the play. And Jeffers is a nice ball player, but still too many arm tackles out
Well,
there.
he's got good balance and he's got good speed, and that's all the more reason that you need to get technical with him and get the arms wrapped, hit him low, and bring him down. He's going to pitch this time. That ball was pitched out to Drew Gibson. Tyler Shoemaker was there on the stop that time, just able to get out and get a hand on him, not until he gets down to the 18-yard line. That looks like the 13-yard line, so that's going to 9-yard pickup, entirely too much yardage there. Second down and a short one.
And we had a lot of pursuit out there that time, but we didn't step up like we should have. Second one, Barnesville. We can see about anything from Barnesville right now.
Jeffrey's he's dropped back to throw. He throws the ball. That ball's caught by a lineman that time, number 73. Ball was knocked up in the air by a Seminole defender right at the line of scrimmage. They're going to give him the ball. They're going to give him the ball inside the 10-yard line, first down. Jay Stephen, a 6-foot senior, makes the catch. They signaled that the ball was tipped at the line of scrimmage, so they're going to allow the catch.
I don't know if you heard, Lance. I initially thought a lineman couldn't catch the ball, but obviously I was wrong. I'm not sure if that's always been the rule, but it is the rule now.
Jeffers going to roll right. Looks like he's going to keep. Nice job out there by Adam Jones of keeping contained. You saw Adam Jones force the run clear to the sideline. Took on 3 blockers that time. Jeffers finally able to turn the ball upfield, but by Adam Jones stringing it out like that, it allowed the Seminole pursuit to get out there. Couldn't really tell who was there to make the tackle, but held him to a minimal gain. Looks like about 2 yards.
Excellent job by Jones. That's just how he's taught.
Second down and goal from the 7-yard line for the Shamrocks. Quick pass this time. That's a great job right there by number 21, Adam Conrad on defense. Quick slant, nothing real fancy. I'll tell you what, that's a play where you like for the ball to be down low if you're a receiver, where you can put your body between the defender. He got the ball up in the air, and Adam Conrad was able to make a play on the ball, knock it down, and bring up a third down.
Key third down here, Lance. I'm not sure if they got a kicker, but I'm sure they'd love to get a 6 right here.
Third down and goal, ball at the 7. Jeffers rolls to the short side. Aaron Cease is there. That's just a great throw and a great catch that time. Number 9, John Miller for the Shamrocks, makes the catch in the corner of the end zone. See, Adam Conrad was out there on defense, but Miller was all by himself in that corner of the end zone. Jeffers put the ball right there.
I initially thought from up here, Lance, that Aaron Cease put enough pressure on the quarterback to make him throw high. But like you said, he had plenty of room to get his feet down in the back of the end zone.
Dan Spazinski, a freshman place kicker here, starts a linebacker on defense for the Shamrocks, on to attempt the point after. That's a whiff on the extra point that time. Looked like the ball fell over as the holder tried to put it up, and Spazinski with the whip. So 6:53 to go in the opening period. The Seminoles fall down 6-0 to the Shamrocks. Seminoles looked like they might have had him there a time or two, and where they wanted him, and the Shamrocks end up completing a third down and 7 touchdowns.
Yeah, Barnesville's got a nice team, Lance. Like you said, we stopped them a few times, but you know, the game of football, you know, you got to play hard every down, and you give up a big play here and there, and eventually they'll beat you.
Yeah, we drove over to Shenandoah last week, and hard for me to explain how the receivers could get so wide open at times. Fourth down there in the fourth quarter, and they complete a 50-yard pass, and then you force them into a third down, and they complete a touchdown pass. And it seemed like both times the Zep receiver was open. I mean, and yeah, it just, you get yourself into that position and then have a mental lapse or a mental breakdown or, it just, those are heartbreakers.
Hey, like I said, Lance, we got 2 exciting returners, so we look for a good return this week, and hopefully he'll kick deep.
Ball's going to come down to Conrad about the 11-yard line. He's bringing her straight up the middle. He breaks to the left, and he's got some running room. He's out over the 45, almost to the 47, and giving him the 46-yard line, but a great return that time. Nice job of Conrad just getting up the field.
I'll tell you what, Lance, he is an exciting returner, but it looked to me like Barnesville kickoff team all came to the middle, and Conrad really didn't have to make a move. It just seemed to be there for nice field position.
Break to the outside. Seminoles start 49-yard line on the first series, 47-yard line here. Going back to that first series, first play, you have a mental mistake. Sits us in the hole. Seminoles need to put something together right here. Conrad lined up wide to the bottom of your screen. Handoff's going to go off left tackle for about 2.
Lance, I think we was doing a game a couple weeks ago, and we had good field position all first half, and we weren't able to capitalize on it. And then the second half, we didn't get any, so you got to take advantage of this good field position.
That's exactly it. First down's the name of the game right here. Seminoles need to move the ball down, pick up a first down. Wilson and Gordon in the backfield. Jones in motion. Pitch is going to come to Wilson on the quick toss. He's got some. Wilson's going to pick up about 5 on the play. Give him about 4 yards on the play. Just looked like a power toss that time. Nice job by big number 70, Matt Phillips, of playing that tight end position, spreading that out, keeping it from a bigger gain. But nonetheless, Seminoles able to pick up about 5, brings up 3rd down and a long 3. Wilson lined up on the wing. Gordon and Brown in the backfield. Pitch goes to Brownie. He's going to cut back in, but Justin Jeffers is there for the Shamrocks. Will throw Brown for about a 2-yard loss. Same play, opposite side, no room that time.
Good speed on the Barnesville defense there. It looked like for a minute there Brown could get to the corner and pick up the first down, but Barnesville closed in nice and actually lost. Caught Brown behind line scrimmage for a loss. Bring up 4th down, like you said, man.
Yeah, Shamrocks obviously see something because Jeffers, the free safety, making the play that time, and he was there pretty quick, so they were playing run all the way. Gordon again to kick, a low kick. It's on the ground. Jeffers going to take it inside his own 20. He's still on his feet. He is able to turn the corner. Steps out of bounds about the 40-yard line, but just flat out ran the Seminole coverage that time around the corner and was able to pick up looked like about 20 yards. He took the ball inside his own 20. Shamrock's going to take over first down to their own 40-yard line. Knowles trailing 6-0, 4:36 to go here in the first period. Shamrocks obviously are going to use Jeffers' abilities here. That first drive, keeping his feet on the ground, letting him throw little safe passes. Handoff's going to go to Welsh this time. He's into the open. He's still on his feet. He's going to finally get knocked out of bounds at the 26-yard line by strong safety Chris Wilson, but again, not real good tackling at the point of attack.
Lance, there was a huge hold line of scrimmage initially to give him that, easy 15 yards, then he was hit. Then we missed the tackle. Nice run by the, I guess, Bettenezzi's backup.
Well, Welch has been playing in there a lot of fullback this year in front of Bettenezzi, just a junior. Takes the ball clear down to the 26-yard line, so first down and 10 again for the Shamrocks. See the other quarterback tandem here, Corey Starr. Jeffers going to line up at the tailback spot. He's going to hand off quick to Barker this time, and he's going to get down to, they're going to mark him about the 21-yard line and pick up a 5.
Shamrock offensive line really coming off the ball hard, Lance. Really firing out, really in aggressive, really taking it to our defensive line right now. Shamrock running backs, they kind of remind me of their head coach, the way they run. He was a tough running back, Lance. I think you played against him, right?
Hal Treehern played against him, or well, played with him in college for a couple years. Jeffers going to throw. He's going to the end zone. Conrad steps in front. He's going to make the interception. They're going to call it incomplete. They're going to call that incomplete, and that's basically because Max Lawlison, the wideout for the Shamrocks, broke the play up. Conrad, a beautiful job of breaking on the ball that time. Cut in front of the Shamrock defender. Couldn't tell from how far back we are whether he was able to bring the ball down, but Fisher was right there to make the call.
Yeah, Lance, real nice break on the ball by Conrad. Too many times we seem to wait and let him catch the ball and tackle him, but tonight we've broke on the ball at least a couple times twice tonight.
3rd and 5 for the Shamrocks. Handoff's going to go to number 27, and he's brought down in the backfield by Daniel Smithberger. So a nice job by Smithberger that time. Drew Gibson, the ball carrier, and he got nothing. Actually lost about a half yard. That's going to bring up a 4th down, and I look for the Shamrocks to probably go for this after that extra point attempt there early.
Excellent job by Smithberger there. Come out of his nose guard position. Hadn't called his name too much in the past few weeks, but right there, a real nice play.
Shamrocks 4th and 6. Come out in a double twin set. Jefferson the shotgun. Low snap, he pitches it out to Welsh, and there's Adam Jones is out there to make the play on 4th down. Seminoles with the defensive stop at the 28-yard line, going to take over 1st down and 10.
I'll tell you what, Lance, if Barnesville spends much time watching Jones play tonight, they won't go to his side many more times. He plays defensive end as well as anybody I've seen this year.
Well, and anyone I've seen for quite a while. He's played that position since the sophomore year. He was thrown in there sort of in the heat a couple years ago when the Seminoles had a real good ball team. Did a nice job at that defensive end. This is his 3rd year playing there. But, yeah, there's your senior experience, your senior leadership out there. Adam Jones all the time playing 120%. Like to see him break him loose here on the run. He's lined up at tailback. Seminoles in a power I. Jones is going to get the handoff off the right side, try to get to the outside. He's going to pick up about 4 yards on the play before he's knocked out of bounds finally by number 16, Ryan Gallagher.
Had to run a long way, Lance, to get that 4 yards, but the safety took his pursuit angle from the snap. He was there to hold him for just a 4-yard gain.
Nice job by Phillips that time. Defensive end for the Shamrocks stringing that out and forced him to go to the outside.
Yeah.
I worked with his mother at the bank, Barb Phillips. Jorce back to pass. That pass is intended for T.J. Stevens off his fingertips, defended over there by Davis Cameron, but not a badly thrown ball, just a tad high. Take a heck of a catch to make it. Puts Seminoles in a 3rd down and 6. So, situation the Noles need to pick up a 1st down here.
Yeah, Lance, just 3rd and 6. It's pretty much considered a passing down, and look for Barnesville to bring a good pass rush against the young quarterback.
George going to throw. He's got guys swing both ways across the middle to Stevens. He's got the 1st down out about the 40-yard line. Nice play call that time. You saw the Seminole running backs both split like it was going to be a flare to your back out of the backfield. Threw the ball underneath to T.J. Stevens. Nice job of using the tight end. I like that play.
Lance, I said the rush would come, and George was able to hang in there just long enough to complete the pass, but he took quite a hit after throwing the ball, and a little slow getting up there, but looks like he's going to be all right.
Conrad lined up the ball on the screen. George's going to throw again. Conrad on the quick out, makes the catch. That's another Seminole first down into Shamrock territory, about the 49-yard line. Nice play, nice pattern, nice throw, nice catch. Another first down for the Seminoles. Nothing real fancy.
Nice play there, Lance. Nice execution. We got Barnesville calling a timeout here.
Minute 37 seconds to go in the first quarter here. 6-0 Shamrocks. Seminoles get a couple first downs, and the Shamrocks going to take a first down, or going to take their first timeout. So we're going to take our first break here. Come back with your score: Barnesville 6, Monroe Central 0.
I would really appreciate your continued.
Put together 2 straight first downs after stopping the Shamrocks on a 4th down play inside the Seminole 20-yard line. Seminoles first down, ball just short of the 48-yard line of the Shamrocks. Jorst to the air again. He's going to flip it out here and just off the fingertips. Looked like TJ Stevens, the tight end, just sort of slipped off the line that time.
Lance finally got Jorst a little time there, and we weren't able to get to completion. Brings up 2nd and 10. Just like you said earlier, Lance, first down's the name of the game, and need to pick something up there.
Jorst's going to hand this time to Wilson. He's hit pretty hard right to the line of scrimmage. Going to fall forward to about the 46-yard line, pick up a couple of yards. Nice play in there by the interior of the Barnesville defense. 2-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd down. Yeah, it just shows you the confidence that Coach DeCosta's gained in Michael Jorst over the year, throwing on first down. Jones looked like he might have some room that time. Number 26 for the Shamrocks, Davis Cameron, was able to get the initial hit, make it 28. Jason Petticord made the initial hit.
Lance, we didn't sell that draw very well. It looked to me as soon as Jorst pulled out of center, he was ready to hand the ball off, and you really got to sell that draw play. And he didn't pull anybody there, and Barnesville was able to make the stop.
Jefferson Gallagher back for the Shamrocks. That's going to come down to Gallagher, and he takes a fair catch about the 23-yard line. They're going to give him, looks like, the 24-yard line, where Barnesville take over for their 3rd possession. 16.9 seconds to go in the first period, and the Shamrocks leading 6-0.
Lance, we punted 3 times tonight already, and seemed like Barnesville gets a little closer each time to blocking that thing. So
didn't get to catch who the up man was that time, but it looked like he made a pretty decent block to take the feet out from under the Shamrock defender, but they looked like they were coming after it. Going to have a flag on the play here before anything gets started. Normally someone's lined up off sides in a situation like this. Got a false start against the Shamrocks, so a little bit of a break for the Seminoles. It's going to move the ball back inside the 20, down to about the 19-yard line. Start them out 1st and 15, so Seminoles need to make something happen with this little bit of a break here.
Right, Lance, it all starts on first down, too. Let's get a stop right here.
Welch and Barker in the backfield. Jefferson under quarterback, or is the quarterback. Jefferson's going to roll. Jones doing a nice job. There comes Randall Seifert over. He's going to pick up about 5 yards, but really not a bad job by Adam Jones that time of stringing it out. You know, game in and game out, you call that number 70. Randall Seifert never seems to quit hustling.
You're right, Lance. I've been watching him a lot the past few weeks, and he does a heck of a good job.
Well, that's the end of the first quarter here. You see him coming off, so we'll come back to the second quarter. Your score right now, the Barnesville Shamrock 6, Monroe Central Seminoles nothing. We'll be right back.
Doctors Eva Giro and Bob Paul Ardelli are happy to be living in
We're back. Starts the second quarter here. The Seminoles have the Shamrocks backed up second 11. Ball at their own 23-yard line here. Shamrocks come straight to the line of scrimmage to start this second quarter. Looks like they're going to line up twins to the left. Wide receiver to the right. So look, they come out in a passing formation. Everything they do seems to be Jeffers rolling out and making something happen now.
Right, and we may even look for a quarterback draw this time. They've already ran that once.
That's exactly what they got. I'll tell you what, you called it exactly. Guys overrun the play inside.
Lance, our linebackers are up on the line of scrimmage, and I don't know if Jeffers has the option to call his own number on that, but he's seen them up on the line. They get bunched up there in the middle, and he just kind of.
They picked up 23 yards on a quarterback draw, and there's really no excuse for it. Guys overrun the play at the line of scrimmage. You've got to hit, wrap. No reason you shouldn't have your feet underneath you at that point. Quick draw, quick handoff this time off the left side. That's Barker. He's going to get maybe a yard. Looks like, they're going to give him about 3 yards on the play almost. Bring up second down and 7.
Yeah, he seemed like he was hit there at the line of scrimmage, Lance, but good surge by the offensive line gave him the 3-yard gain.
Barker 5'10", 165, so not a real big guy, just a sophomore. A little bit of a surge that time by the Barnesville front line. Barnesville lost about their entire front line with the exception of Phillips. These guys have stepped up and done a pretty decent job. Jeffers back to throw again. He's got pressure there, finally gets the ball off. T.J. Stevens able to get a hand on it, but that's going to fall incomplete and bring up third down and a long 7.
That was Daniel Smithberger from the nose guard position. He got by the senior Phillips and made a nice swim move. Got penetration, then ran him down, but Jeffers was able to just get the ball away.
Now you see Jeffers backpedal on his pass drop that time, and in high school football, you've got to have an awful good offensive line to allow you the time to take a backpedal 5-6 yards back there and stand and look around. He had to take off almost right away, but he's going to run it from the shotgun this time. Twins to your left. He's going to roll that way. He's going deep. We've got a defender down there. That's just a nice job by Gabe Gordon playing defense on the receiver.
Gordon right there with him. He just hung there with him, and then when the ball got there, he timed it just right and was able to make the play and bring up a 4th down, Lance.
Pretty nice arm strength by Jeffers that time. Throws the ball about 50 yards and didn't look like he really got himself set to throw it. But Jeffers also the punter. Wilson and Conrad deep for the Seminoles. Ball's going to come down to Wilson at about the 14-yard line. Decent return. He's able to come up to about the 29, so give him 15 yards on the return. Didn't look like a whole lot, but not real bad field position. Seminoles need to get something going here, trailing 6-0.
See what we get here on first down, Lance. Like you've been saying all night. Got to get positive yardage on first down.
Seminoles on that last series come out and threw the ball on first down, uncharacteristic. But you see the Shamrocks pretty well stacking things up inside there. Gabe Gordon off tackle. He's got a little bit of running room. He breaks the outside, keeps his feet. Finally slips down, but not till he gets out to the 38-yard line and real close to a first down for the Seminoles. Nothing too fancy, power left.
Right, Lance, we just stacked up 11 on 11 and just let him go.
10-yard pickup for the big freshman fullback of the Seminoles, first down. Yeah, nothing fancy. The Seminoles lined up with 2 tight ends and a wing, and Shamrocks brought all 11 guys right in there, head up on them. But handoff's going to Wilson this time. He's going to pick up 2. He's going to get the ball out over the 40-yard line. Bring up second down and 8. Got to like Gabe Gordon, just a freshman, not afraid to stick his nose in there. Yeah, he got thrown to the dogs right away when they brought him in as a freshman and started him at that cornerback position, and the kid's done a nice job.
Good kid too, Lance. Real nice young man.
George's going to throw outside to Jones. He makes a nice move, and he's going to pick up big yardage down to the 41-yard line. First down, Seminoles pick up 20 yards on the play.
There's our man Jones again, Lance. Talked about him on defense, and here he is on offense. Just a real hard-nosed, tough ball player.
Yeah, play calling here. George, just a sophomore quarterback, taking care of him a little bit on the play calls. Nothing, not asking a whole lot. Nice, quick stuff. Turns into big plays once in a while. Gordon's going to get the handoff again off tackle, and he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it.
Lance looked at me like that time he ran a little bit too straight up that time, and but he was hit there, the line of scrimmage. So.
See T.J. Stevens a little slow getting up that time. They stop the clock, going to force the Seminoles to take him out of the game. You see Coach Acosta discussing it here. That's a position that we're a little bit short on right now. See, number 85 is going to get the call for the Seminoles. That's one of the Miller boys, Dan Miller, just a freshman. He's going to go into the ball game here for TJ. TJ just got a little bit stunned at the line. The ref didn't give him any time to get up. They stopped the game. So anytime the game stopped, you got to come out. Nice to see Dan Miller go deep here for 6. Conrad to the left. Wishbone set up. George's going to throw the ball out to Eric Brown. He's got the catch, makes a move. He's still on his feet. He's carrying the defender with him all the way down to the 15-yard line. So Monroe Central moving the ball in the air. Quick hitters. Clear down to the 15-yard line. Eric Brown, first down Seminoles.
Lance, you got to like that little guy out there, making a real nice move and then dragging the next tackler for a real big play. Takes us down 15-yard line.
You know what's neat, next year Dale and Joe's going to have instant replay to where we can look at that again. But for now, you're going to have to take our word. That was a great job by Eric Brown. George to the air again. He's going outside to Conrad this time. He makes the catch, and there's a flag on the play. Looks like a face mask. Inside the 10, down to about the 8-yard line. Tackle on 4 more. Surely they saw what we did from up here in the crow's nest.
Lance, that ought to be a face mask penalty and an automatic first down.
They're going to call a 5-yard face mask, which at this point the ball at the 8. That's got to be a 4-yard penalty either way. First and goal, Seminoles inside the Shamrock 5-yard line. Seminoles moving the ball. Nothing but quick hitting. Some quick passes. So Seminoles, interesting to see what they come up with here. As we haven't picked up a lot of yards on the ground. Going to go with the unbalanced to the left side. George going to hand off to Wilson. A little bit of a hole, and he's going to drag him into the end zone. Touchdown, Monroe Central.
Yeah, Lance, you could tell we wanted to score there. We come off the ball hard. Wilson put his head down.
I'll tell you what, that is so far the hardest run I've seen by the Seminoles. Christopher Wilson was not going to be kept out of the end zone. Goes in from 4 yards, and we're tied up here, 6-6. Chris Yoho on to attempt the point after. Snaps down. He puts her through. That's hard to see from this angle. Looked like it was through. but as the ball passed, it was just to the left of this side upright, so kick is no good. 8:45 to go in the first half. Monroe Central has tied this ball game at 6-6. Don't go away. We're going to be right back. Some more second quarter action right after this.
Woodsfield Marathon sells pure gasoline, diesel fuel, kerosene, and now you can get your hunting license there too. Of course, they're pure Seminole.
We're back. Monroe Central put together a pretty nice drive that time. Was able to move the ball quite a few yards. I didn't catch how many yards the drive was, but a lot of little passes. 10-yard run in there by Gordon. Nice job by Jones one time, Brown one time. So Monroe Central able to move the ball down, and we're 6-6.
That was very impressive, Lance. Like you said, we had Gordon, a big play on the drive, Conrad, nice play down here, Brown, Jonesy, a number of different players making big plays. Very impressive drive. And to finish it off like that, just smash mouth football for the touchdown.
Jones's kick's going to come down to number 10. He's going to get knocked out of bounds about the 32-yard line over there. Looked like Chris Wilson on the stop for the Seminoles. So the Shamrocks here with 8:38 to go in the half. Tied 6-6, take over first down from their own 32-yard line. See what the Seminoles come up with here for defense. Got a little bit of confidence going. Jefferson, the quick pass outside. See Brown and Aaron Cease over there on defense for the Seminoles. Looks like pass was complete to John Miller.
Jeffers fired that ball out there, Lance. Real nice, and just a nice play, Lance, on first down.
Second down, 4, ball 38.
It's going to be a pickup of about 6 yards for the Shamrocks. Bring up second down and 4. Ball's it's like about the 39-yard line. Long 3 to go. It's going to go to Welch. He's going to pick up a yard maybe. So Randall Seifert first one there. Smithberger also had a hold of him. Give him a little over a yard. It's going to bring up third down and a long yard for a first down here.
Barnesville right back on the ball here, Lance. See if they can catch Monroe Central in some kind of mix-up, but they are set now.
Chances are you're going to see the quarterback keep here. He's calls his own number a lot. He does. He's able to surge forward and get to first down. About the 43-yard line, but already here, 16 minutes going in the ball game. You can see that Jeffers has a little bit of say in what goes on there. Pretty much brought him back the line, called his own number, and was able to pick up the first down.
Yeah, Lance, and if you can see that, you wonder if we're getting anything else from the booth, from the Seminole coaching staff, to tell the linebackers that the tendencies of Jeffers in these certain situations. We'll have to start picking up, making some sort of adjustment.
That's it. Got a reverse setting up here. He's got some room. Aaron Cease is over there. Nice job by Cease to shedding a tackle. Shedding a blocker. Wasn't able to make the tackle, but Aaron Cease over there saved a big run that time because he was the only black jersey on that side of the field.
It was scary there when he first turned the corner for the reverse, Lance. Like you said, nobody out there but Cease. And a lot of Shamrock blockers, but no one was able to keep Cease out of the play.
Well, that was Jeffers, the quarterback, out there trying to make the block on Aaron Cease, and Aaron come in behind him. Was able to at least slow it down to allow the Seminoles to get back over there and make the play. Pickup of about 7 on the play, though. Second down and 3 yards to go. Ball spotted at the 49 of the Seminoles. Jeffers going to roll this way. He's still got the ball. He lets that one fly. Intended for Miller, well over his head. Aaron Brown there on defense, but a lot of zip on that ball and clearly overthrown.
And I might add, Jones right there containing Jeffers.
Well, Jones made the play. Yeah,
right.
he did. He made the play. Kept him from going outside. Jeffers, a good athlete. He's well in shape, but he keeps rolling to this right side, and he's going to run himself to death tonight because Adam Jones isn't going anywhere.
Lance might look for that quick hitch out here. Split right with Shamrocks.
3 wideouts. He's going to take off on the quarterback draw, and the Seminoles are there this time. Look like Matt Shelber, and the ball's on the ground. Cease picks it up, but they're going to rule him down. Seifert and Matt Shelber, that's his name. Seifert and Nate Shelber's that time. Nate Shelber in there, throwing for about a 6-yard loss. Seminoles going to get the ball back. Ball spotted inside the 45, but see number 55 right through there right away, and then Seifert, he's always there, comes through. Right time at all that time for Jeffers.
And we just got done saying, Lance, might look for Jeffers on that quarterback sneak, that quarterback draw. So evidently our linebackers were looking for that.
Kicking away from the return man this time. That ball's going to be down by number 14, Mike Welch. Excellent field position there for the Seminoles at the 29-yard line. That's about where we started after the Wilson punt. We started at the 29-yard line last time, went 71 yards. So 6:38 to go in the first half. Plenty of time to do it again.
Lance, going back to that reverse play, take it back to a nice play by Cease. Looked like big yardage, and he was able to make the play, then able to get a stop on second, third down. Now we got the ball back.
Wing left, Gordon, that ball's on the ground. It bounces right directly into the hands of number 55, Clay Wilson. Just a bad break. That ball, Gordon never got the handoff, and it wasn't that he was getting hit, just never got the exchange from Jors. Turnover, Buck bites the Seminoles in a terrible position there, 31-yard line, after you stop the Shamrocks and get momentum going your way again.
Right, Lance, not much to say about that. Just try to come up and make a big play on defense now.
1st and 10 Shamrocks, ball spotted at the 31-yard line of the Seminoles. See number 12, Corey Starr in at quarterback. Jeffers lined up at the tailback spot, and he's going to take the pitch, go left. Nice job by the Seminoles this time on defense, and Aaron Cease is over there to make the play. Chris Wilson also up there, but last week Cease had a little bit of trouble keeping contained. Not so tonight. I talked to him this week on the show. We talked about that, and he had said he had a few things he needed to work on. Looks like he did.
Excellent job by Cease. Something we might look at on that play, Lance, that Jeffers is a quarterback. Might take that quick toss and pull up and throw the ball. So they might set that up later, so kind of keep an eye out for that.
Oh, exactly. He's going to line up a quarterback this time. The pro set, got wide outs to both sides. He's going to draw back and throw a quickie to his receiver, and there's Gabe Gordon up there to make the play. Pick up about 4, but pretty nice job by Gabe Gordon getting right there. Nothing that complete the pass, but nothing else.
Right, Lance. Sometimes you got to give up a few yards, and you're not going to stop for no gain every play. So really, that was the best job that we could expect in a play like that. A nice quick pass by Jeffers to their Barnesville receiver.
What you want to watch now, Treeherne went to Meadowbrook High School, coached by Dan McGrew. Dan McGrew would see something like that, he'd come back to the out and up knowing that the guy was playing up tight like that. Jeffers under quarterback, or under center. Going to hand off on the reverse. A lot of running room out here to this side. Turner was the ball carrier. He takes the ball clear down to the 6-yard line. A gain of 20 yards. Came in motion to this side. Handoff. Looked like Jones was the left tight end that time. He's trying to keep contained. Didn't realize that the ball had been handed off and the guy was coming that quick around the end. He got into the secondary and got big yardage.
Right, Lance. Some sort of end-around play. And, we talk about the Seminoles using a number of different ball players. The same true for the Shamrocks. Probably 5 or 6 offensive players have made key contributions tonight already for the Shamrocks.
1st down and 6 yards to go for the Shamrocks. 1st and goal. Welch is going to take the handoff, and he's going to be stopped for no gain that time. Looks like Randall Seifert in the first guy there for the Seminoles. T.J. Stevens, first guy there for the Seminoles.
T.J. Stevens low, hit him low and wrapped him and, stopped him right at the point of attack there. And a nice job by TJ.
No gain on the play. 2nd down and goal from the 6. PJ, a nice job of shooting the gap there, reading his keys. I'm assuming, I didn't play linebacker, but I'm assuming your keys are your running backs. And TJ followed the play and made the stop. Jeffers going to get the handoff up the middle. Big Jeremy Kenny was able to grab him and wrap him up, but not until Jeffers was able to get clear down to the 1-yard line. Almost got into the end zone. Just sort of followed. Nice line surge that time to the Shamrocks.
Right, Lance. Looks like they're inside the 1-yard line.
Ball spotted inside the 1. 1st and goal. It's going to be power against power here. Stark's going to hand off to Jeffers. He's going to bounce out around the end. Take it in untouched.
Well, Lance goes back to that turnover. We turned the ball over after holding Shamrocks on downs, and Barnesville able to capitalize on that turnover and take it in on a short field. They only drove 30 yards.
That is. It's disheartening, aggravating, call it what you want, but you play so hard to get the ball back and then allow something like that. Shamrocks going for 2. Jeffers going to take the handoff across the right side. He's going to get the ball into the end zone for the 2-point conversion and put the Shamrocks on top, 14-6. 4:25 to go here, first half.
Since 1887, folks have trusted Woodsfield Savings Bank with their financial needs.
Kickoff. We got Wilson, Conrad, and Brown deep for the Seminoles. Brzezinski set to kick off for the Shamrocks. It's a high, short kick. It's like TJ Stevens going to take it about the 25-yard line. Still on his feet, but not. He's going to go back towards the middle of the field, only get about 2 yards on the return, but a high, short kick. Seminoles at the ball at the 27-yard line here.
Lance only down by 8. Still here in the 2nd quarter. No need to do anything fancy here. Just get back to what's working and get some positive yards on 1st down.
Conrad lined up wide to the left of your screen. George going to throw. Back to Conrad. Ryan Gallagher steps up, tries to make the pick. You saw that last week with Shenandoah. Wasn't able to get his hand on the ball, and Conrad made a big gainer out of it. Gallagher just get enough on the ball that time to make the play. So, I mentioned it with Barnesville a minute ago. They're going to come up and play that. Maybe you want to look at the out and up here later.
Right, Lance. That's a fine line there between going Barnesville to 6 or Monroe to 6.
George going to throw again. And Conrad going with the out and up. George throws it that way. That's a nice defensive play. Nice try by Adam Conrad, but a nice defensive play by 16. Problem with that is you come right back with it the next play. Yeah, they knew it was coming. You come back with it in a situation where they think you're going to run the out.
Plus, George wasn't able to get the ball out there like he wanted to. Conrad had to slow down because he was in the face of a lot of pressure there, Lance, and holding his hand after that play.
George's going to go from the shotgun. Seminoles sending twins to the right side. Jones also in the slot. Jones is going to take the catch, and he's brought down right away by number 55, Clay Wilson. No gain on that play, so 3 and out for the Seminoles. Shamrock's going to take a timeout here to try to save some time. That's their second timeout, but 3:48 to go here. A little bit of clock saving call here, but the Shamrock's going to try to put another one on the board before the half. Yeah, that's how quick it can be. You come out, you try the quick out, They come up and defend it nicely, so you expect that you might have the long. It's not there. Yeah. 3, that's a quick out.
Lance, like we said earlier, Barnesville's been close to getting in there blocking one. This is the time we really need to step up and hold our blocks, make sure Gabe is able to get the punt off.
Take a look at the regulars along the end zone there. Doing a nice job keeping behind the fish line. Same people every week back here. You know, Seminoles right in the middle of a 1-6 season and still pouring the fans out. You gotta love the Seminoles and their fans.
Oh yeah, that's some of the best football fans in the valley, and they know their football back there. Come on, get it off.
Gordon gets a nice kickoff. It's going to get back to Gallagher at about 38. He's going to get back to about the 46, but the Shamrocks were sending everybody but the return man that time, going for the block. Gordon doing a nice job getting off and a good punt. Going back to those fans, though, yeah, so many schools, you see them in a 1-6 season and nobody's at the ball games. Monroe Central fans, I mean, they're football fans. They, you know, they're there to celebrate with you during the good years, but they're there to take it in the bad years too. Shamrocks, first down, 3:38 to go in the half. Ball at the 46-yard line. Starr in, he's going to hand off to Jeffries. He's going to skirt around the left side, but he's not going to get out there. Chris Wilson able to make the stop. Going to keep the clock running. He's going to pick up about 3 out to the 49. 2nd and 7 with the clock running.
Even with the clock running, Lance, they got plenty of time, so we just can't play back against the pass here.
Pretty easy to see right now is when Starr comes in, Jeffers lines up tailback. He's going to be getting the ball. I believe he's got it every time he's lined up back there. He's stepping back in at quarterback now. Wide outs to both sides. Look for something in the air here to try to get downfield or get the clock stopped. Going to take a quick handoff up the middle to the fullback. Nothing doing this time for Barker. Middle of that Seminole defensive line, anchored by Daniel Smithberger. Give him maybe a yard on the play, but nothing else. Brings up 3rd down and a long 6.
Lance, that was sort of an odd call with time winding down, but like I said, there is plenty of time left. And they thought maybe they could slip a guy up the middle, but Seminole defense was right there to make the play. Thing is now, Lance, stop here, and I don't know if Barnesville can afford to go for it. It's midfield.
Jeff's going to roll this way. Jones out there again. Passes right on the money to number 9, John Miller. Completed it to 35-yard line. It's going to stop the clock for the moving the chains. Give the Shamrocks a 1st down.
Lance, he was all alone right there, and I don't know if there's a mix-up in coverage or not, but wide open.
Seminoles look like they might have been caught in a zone coverage that time. You got a guy deep, you got a guy that's got the flats. Not really anybody that has that intermediate route. You can send a guy deep and send a guy 15 yards out. It's open. Jeffers going from the shotgun. Looks like he's going to try to keep it. Aaron Cease is out there, and he's going to bring him down. They blow her dead again. You saw the ball come loose that time. Aaron Cease brings him down back to the 43 for about an 8-yard loss. Clock's running. Shamrock's going to take that final timeout right now.
Shows the speed of Cease right there. I'm sure Jeffers rolled out there and was sure he could outrun Cease, and Cease was able to make a big sack.
You got to like what you're seeing out of Aaron Cease so far this ball game. He's been all over the place. Keeping contained is the main thing he's been doing, but then getting in there and making some plays. So 1:26 to go in the first half. Shamrocks take their final timeout. They're faced with a 2nd down and about 18 yards to go from their 43. This is a situation that have bit the Seminoles all year. They've got long to go, time running down. Seminoles going to get the ball coming out in the second half, so big key here to get this stalled.
Right, Lance, and we might look for a number of things here. Might look for some sort of halfback pass, some sort of reverse play, maybe some sort of screen play or draw play. So,
well, my
gotta
bet
be
is
on their
that
toes.
you don't see Starr coming in the game, but Jeffers going to have something to do with it. He's probably going to take it. It's like he's going to line up in the shotgun. So setting up with twins to both sides of the field. Ballstone down the middle. Just sort of laid up there, dangerous pass. Saw Chris Yoho in defense for the Seminoles able to come over and knock it down, but Jeffers just sort of threw that one up for grabs. Don't know that I really like that play. They had some success with that last year against the Noles going across the middle, but I don't believe it looked quite like that.
Lance, these really
Ando and I just witnessed the quickest tape change I think I've ever seen in my life. Dale and Joe really at it up here, folks. Third down, about 18 yards to go. Minute 21 to go in the first half. Going to get a flag. Looks like it took a little bit too much time. Yeah, things seem to be going the Seminoles' way right now. Sending the Shamrocks in reverse. Need to come up with a big play or turnover, something to get that, keep that momentum going into that second half, because we're right in this ball game.
right, Lance. And too many times we've had long third down, long fourth down plays, and we did seem to give up the big play. So we can't have that right now.
3rd and 23, ball back to the 48-yard line of the Seminoles. Jeffers again into shotgun formation with twins to both sides. Barker in the backfield as to the extra protection. It's going to go deep down the middle, and there is absolutely no one but a striped shirt back there. I don't think he could have caught it. That's 4th down. Seminoles going to get the ball back here. A little over a minute to go. Don't be surprised if they bring everybody in, try to block this kick.
Yeah, Lance, we'll see if special teams coach Shoemaker's got anything.
Oh, he's been begging and begging and begging for a block kick. He misses because his wife has a baby and they blocked a kick last week. So, come on, Coach Shue, get to work here. Get us a block. Straight up in the air. That's a situation. Almost like to see TJ grab that and go because he had a lot of guys behind him, but ball's down at the 35-yard line. Monroe Central, 1:04 to go in the half. Plenty of time with Monroe Central's offense, the way they moved the ball down the field on that scoring drive.
Let's see if we can get something going here, Lance. Minute and 4 seconds.
Seminoles going to hand off to Gabe Gordon. He's able to keep the ball out around the right side. They're going to keep the clock rolling as saw he got knocked out of bounds there. Someone in the crowd up here yelled it real loud. But Monroe Central forced to take a timeout. 52.2 to go in the half. Gordon picks up about 7 on the play. We'll bring up 2nd and 3. Sorry, did you know the guy in the crowd? I think you're right. Yeah, these officials, it's high school football, and once in a while they get to thinking they're collegiate or professional level. Gordon clearly out of bounds here at the bottom. Forced the Seminoles to use their second timeout. Have 1 left, 52.2 to go. The ball's at the 42-yard line. So,
Lance, I think the referee must want some hot chocolate or something. He wants to get this half over with and keep that clock running.
Boy, it's a beautiful night, though. I shed my coat. Jor's going to go to Brown. Hands off to Jones. He's hit right before he throws it. Pass is fine. That's intercepted by number 16. Adam Conrad able to come back and make the tackle. Conrad was back there, though. He had his man beat, and Jones got hit just as he was letting go of the ball. Caused it to come up short, and now the Shamrocks have the ball 46-yard line, first down with 38.2 to go.
You're right, Lance. Jones not able to get everything he wanted to on the ball, but I did like the hustle out of Conrad that time. Full speed coming back to make the tackle. Early in the season, he might have quit on that, and he did quit on a few plays. And
he did. He showed great hustle right there. That's a nice, showed some speed. Shamrock's going to come out, shotgun again, twins to both sides. Nice job by Adam Jones reading the play the whole way that time to make the tackle on Barker. They have no timeouts left. Adam Jones started on his pass rush and turned as soon as he saw that running back break out. Made a nice play, stopped 1 yard gain. Jeffrey spikes the ball. 18.2 to go in the half here. Brings up third down and 9. I don't think the downs are a real cause for worry here. Shamrock's battling the clock. Ball's at the 45-yard line of the Seminoles.
Just don't anything behind you at this point, Lance. Keep everything in front of you and bat the ball down.
That's it. You know that, I know that, the coaches all know that, and the kids all know that. You just have to put to use what you've been taught and what you learned. Conrad back there playing center field. They're going to line up 4 wide again. Shotgun again. They're going to catch another flag, another delay. Anytime you see the flag come from that deep judge behind the defense, that's what it is. So not only do they call the delay, but they lose 9/10 of a second because our homers downstairs keeping the clock run 9/10 off for us. Jefferson the shotgun. 4 into the pattern. He's going to go real deep with it, and that's going to be overthrown. Eric Brown, the closest guy to the ball. Shamrock sent Miller and Lawson both deep that time. Saw Jones and Wilson in good coverage. Eric Brown and Wilson in coverage. Brown had the position. So 4th down from the 50-yard line. Now the Shamrocks are going to go ahead and punt it with 11 seconds to go. So if I'm the Seminoles, I go for the block here. 11 seconds to go. You rough him.
You're exactly right, Lance. We don't have everybody up. We seem a little bit confused right now.
Jefferson's going to go ahead and punt it. Seminoles not sending anybody back, protecting against the Seminoles protecting against the fake. Ball runs up, rolling dead about the 18 as time runs out in the first half. But Monroe Central playing the Shamrocks tough so far. 1 turnover the difference. The Shamrocks able to take it in from 31 yards out for the score.
Right, Lance. We get the ball to start the second half, so if we get something going there, we'll be right back in this ball game.
We're going to take a little halftime break here, come back and watch the Marching Noles put on a halftime show for us. We'll be right back. By the Seminole Marching Band entertaining here at halftime. Ready for third quarter action. Seminoles will get the ball to start the second half. Be going from right to left on your screen. Hando, they showed some signs there. Real nice drive in the first half for the Seminoles. Went 69 yards on a scoring drive. Or actually 71 yards on a scoring drive. Big turnover enabled the Shamrocks to get that second touchdown for their 8-point lead right now.
Yeah, Lance. Barnesville seemed to be taking the momentum back. Got the 14-6 lead and had a chance to take a bigger lead, but we was able to stop late in the half to keep it at only a 8-point deficit. And now if we can establish something here at the start of the third quarter and not turn the ball over, we'll be in good shape.
Conrad down, brings the kick down at the 15. He's out to about the 30 and brought down there at the 31-yard line by Mike Welch to the Shamrocks. About a 16-yard return that time for Conrad. Seminoles going to take over. Again, not bad field position, 31-yard line. Knowles seemed to get it a little bit going when they put the ball in the air there. Just short passes. I'm sure that Barnesville has discussed that at halftime and what they need to do to stop that. Seminoles going to line up in a power I with an unbalanced to the right side of your screen here. Handoff's going to go to the deep back. That's Adam Jones. Still on his feet out for about a 5-yard pickup.
Nice jobs by Jones there, picking and being patient and taking what was there.
Well, he was patient, and the thing he did, he kept his shoulders square to the line of scrimmage as he was fighting his way through there. You saw him sort of feeling off his blockers that time. Give him a little over 4, second down and a long 5.
I know Coach Ricasa likes to keep Barnesville off balance, but I'd sure like to see Jones put the ball in his hands a lot more this second half.
Unbalanced to this side, power I. Wilson takes the pitch. Gordon with a nice block that time out there on Phillips, the defensive end for the Shamrocks, enabled Wilson to cut back inside the block and pick up a first down, about almost an 8-yard pickup out to the 43-yard line. First down, Seminoles.
Yeah, Lance, we talked about Phillips earlier. What a nice job he does out there at defensive end, 6'2", 235, and the freshman Gordon able to get out there and keep his feet.
Actually lifted Phillips' feet off the ground on that block. Jor's going to throw. Comes out a little bit short that time. Quick out to Conrad. 2 defenders in the area that time for the Shamrocks. John Jeffries out there, and then Cameron. We've seen him on defense all evening.
Lance, good example there. First series of the second half there, we get 5 yards on first down, and it was able to, get Barnesville guessing a little bit on second down. And then here we're brought up, we don't get nothing on first down, brings up second long. So
pitch is going to come to Wilson to this side. He's got blockers out in front. Gordon with another nice block. Ends up knocking. Nice job by Gabe Gordon again. Wilson able to get clear out over the 50-yard line down to about the 48.5-yard line, but Adam Jones and Gabe Gordon out setting up interference for the Seminoles. Nice jump by Wilson following his blocks, and you saw 26 a little bit mad there at the end of the play. He just got blocked real well that time by Gordon and Jones.
Yeah, nice job there by the Seminole running back.
It's going to bring up third down. Seminoles in a wing left, unbalanced left. Gordon's going to take the handoff, go up inside, turns it up. He's got enough for the first down. Fights his way clear to the 45-yard line, but that's a first down, Seminoles.
Lance
nice
moved
job.
The pile in there.
Gabe moved the pile. Seminole line able to give him a little bit of a hold, but you notice Monroe Central lines up in that off-balance set, and the Shamrocks are not falling for it as far as not getting caught with too few guys over here. You look, they've got several guys on this side of the ball. There's 4 guys this side of the center. Toss to Wilson outside. He's going to get away from number 42 in the backfield and able to pick up a yard. That's going to be about it, but John Jeffries had him in the backfield that time for about a 3-yard loss, and Wilson able to spin off and get back to the line.
Nice job by Wilson getting positive yardage out of that after looked like Gordon in there wasn't able to maintain his block there that time, and the Barnesville defender slipped back in there and disrupted the play.
Seminoles with the wing to the right side. Fake this time to Gordon. They're going to go long to Conrad. He's out there, but Joris again takes a big shot in the backfield that time. Big number 54 really got a good hit on him, Sam Howe.
Lance, probably about the third or fourth time George Slow getting up tonight.
He took a pretty good shot that time. Conrad, that's what they call the power right special, to fake the power right run off right tackle, send your tight end to the left corner. Conrad was out there. He had a step. George just didn't get time to throw the ball to him. See 54 playing defensive end on this side. He's supposed to be picked up by the backside back, and doesn't look like he got picked up that last time. He was in the neutral zone, but there's no call that time. Mixed up in the play. Conrad goes downfield. George throws it to the outside. Nobody's there, but from our angle, the defensive end that time was clearly in the neutral zone, and there was no call by the official.
Yeah, Lance, we're right here on the line of scrimmage.
His head, I'm right on the 45, and his head went clear up over the line, so should have been a call. If I didn't have this microphone sticking up to my mouth, I'd have yelled like that guy in the first half. 9:41 to go. Seminoles in punt formation. Gabe Gordon. He doesn't get the call. Lolithan turns the corner, and he's going to get some running room this time. He's still on his feet, and he's able to bring the ball clear back. Mark it right at the 50-yard line. So Seminole punt team not able to make the stop. Lolithan brings the ball all the way back to the 49-yard line.
Lance looked like he was right on the sideline over there. Only needed just to pop out of bounds, but weren't able to do it. And Barnesville starting on 49-yard line.
And Seminole was able to move the ball a little bit. It's a situation where you are forced to punt. You want to pin them back, and they weren't able to do so. So Starr in a quarterback. He's going to pitch this time outside to number 27, Drew Gibson. He's not going to get anything as T.J. Stevens runs him down. He's going to lose a couple yards on the play back to the 49 of the Shamrocks, bring up 2nd and 12. But I didn't even see Jefferson in the ball game that play. Not sure what's going on with that.
I don't see him either, Lance.
Looking, trying to scan the sidelines. I don't see him standing over there, so if we hear anything, we'll get back to you on that. But Corey Starr, junior quarterback, he's going to roll to his left. Looks like an option. He pitches the ball to 27. He's going to finally get on it, but not before he falls down clear back at the 37-yard line. Always tough to run that option to the left in high school football when your quarterback's right-handed. Nice job that time by the defensive end on that side. I believe that was Aaron Cease coming up and forcing the play. Fortunate for the Shamrock Seminoles didn't get on that.
Right, Lance, and I was going to say a little surprised at that call that by the backup quarterback. I know he's played a little bit, but like you said, a real tough, asking a lot out of him to go to his left and pitch the ball like that. Brings up a long third down play.
Starr is going to throw the ball. He's going to come out to his back, and he takes a big shot by Adam Jones that time. He hammers him for about another 6-yard loss, but right now the Monroe Central Seminoles, with a little bit of momentum, they need to get a big punt return here and keep this Mo on our side.
Been calling his name all night, Lance. But we got a word on Jeffers here.
Jeffers back in the ball game. He is going to punt for the Shamrocks, but 3 plays that time for Starr, the backup quarterback, nets them a minus 22 yards. So Monroe Central with a chance here to get a little momentum back. That ball went right through the hands that time. Aaron Cease. Wilson with the return. He's up the sideline. He's knocked out of bounds, but not until he gets to inside the 44-yard line of the Shamrocks. Monroe Central with a big return that time all the way back to the 43-yard line, almost 43-yard line, but that ball went right between Aaron Cease's hands as he tried to come in for the block.
Lance, I thought he had it from here, and the good thing about that was he did not rough the punter after narrowly missing the block.
Interesting spot here. You look at the ball laying on the sideline inside the 44-yard line, and they spotted outside the 44 up there. So little thing. Seminoles lost a yard on that mark. Officiating at its best there. Handoff this time to Jones. He's going to get about a yard before he's knocked back. Got about 1 yard on us, bring it up to 2nd down and 9. Just nothing fancy there, trying to find a hole up inside.
2nd down and 9.
Conrad lined up wide to the left. Wishbone backfield. George fakes. He's going to throw the ball. He's in trouble. He's finally dropped down back about the 49-yard line. Matt Phillips there on the stop for the Shamrocks. Here's some of the Seminole fans not real happy. A little bit of extracurricular going on out there, maybe.
A little bit of extra business in there by look like number 70. And I'm not sure what went on, but I don't see any flags. And Lance, just what we did not want to do here was get ourselves in a 3rd and long after this excellent field position.
That's it. Moved backwards on both play, or on that second play, lost 5, so it's 3rd and 14. Jorson a shotgun. He's brought down this time by number 57, Josh Williams. Had a little bit of time that time. He was able to set up. Couldn't find anyone open and ends up taking another big loss back to the 42-yard line. So nothing going for the Seminoles. Forced to punt again here. 5:24 and running in the 3rd quarter of a 14-6 ball game.
Yeah, Lance, hard to understand, high school football sometimes. Just when you think you got little momentum, we come out there 3 plays, we didn't block anybody. So you wonder what's going through their minds right now.
Cameron takes this kick. He's going to be hit, brought down. Nice job that time by the Seminole coverage team. Clear back the 27-yard line. See Fraunapple out there, and Smithberger and Shoemaker and Seifert, and then Chris Wilson coming in doing what you want your defense to do, and that is when they're holding a guy up, finish him off.
Right, Lance. Go ahead and take your shots when you can get them. And that's not dirty football. That's just hard-hitting football. Looks like we still got Starr still in at quarterback.
Same play that they tried a little bit ago, and he's able to get outside again, but not for near the gain that they had earlier. Aaron Cease able to finally run Turner down. He's going to pick up about 3 yards on this play, but they bring the guy in motion, take the snap, and hand it off to him coming across the formation. But right now, Corey Starr is still in at quarterback for the Shamrocks. You did see Jeffers punt, but he's not in there on the offensive side.
Lance, if not for Cease's speed, I think that play was there again on that end around for the Shamrocks.
Shamrocks. Twins to the left. Handoff's going to go up the middle to Gibson again. He's going to pick up a couple. It'll bring up 3rd down and 5. Ball's going to be about the 33-yard line. TJ Stevens, first one there for the Seminoles.
Lance, you can tell Shamrock offense not nearly the same without Jeffers, and Seminoles seem to be able to pick up on this, and they might want to really tee off and come at the quarterback this time.
Well, you haven't really seen Starr try to roll out like Jeffers did. When Jeffers rolled out, he's always a threat to run, a little bit similar to Steven from Shenandoah last week. Starr is going to throw. He rolls this way, and he's got a lot of running room. He's knocked out of bounds by Conrad and Brown, but he picks up clear out to the 45-yard line, 1st down, and the left side of the defensive front for the Seminoles really bid on the handoff fake that time. Straight bootleg action. He was running all the way, picked up big yardage and a 1st down.
Lance, looked like the left side of our defensive line got caught up in the middle there, got tangled up, and he rolled right. Nobody was out there.
Hand off this time to Gibson. He's hit up there in the hole that time by Stevens again. Shoemaker comes up and cleans up on the play. He's going to get a little over a yard. Give him 2 yards on the spot. So 2nd down and 8. Pretty quick moving 3rd period here. So we're down to 3 minutes, under 3 minutes and counting. Shamrocks the ball at their own 48-yard line. 2nd down and 8. Quarterback sneak this time. That's a lot of yards on a quarterback sneak. Give him about 5 or 6 yards that time. See a late flag come in this time, and it looks to me like it's going to go against the Shamrocks. Unsportsmanlike conduct, and that usually comes from the mouth right there, as there was no one of the Seminoles near the Shamrock line, near the Shamrock players, and the flag was thrown right at their huddle.
Right, Lance, and a very costly penalty. Barnesville's looking at a 3rd and 1 after surprisingly easily 5-yard gain on the quarterback sneak, and now they're back, and
that should be a 3rd down. They've still got it at 2nd down over there, but it should be a 3rd down call. The official's going to take a timeout and get a drink of water here. Coach Treehern on the other side wanting an explanation from the official, but that should be 3rd down. I can hear him from up here calling 3rd down. So Seminoles getting a little breather here. 3rd, 17 to go. So big defensive play. The Noles, faced with several 3rd down and longs during the year, need to make a big stop here.
Right, Lance, and okay, they got it straightened out now. This is 3rd down. Get a stop here and get the punt, get the ball back, and try to get something going.
Shamrock's going to come out and line up on the ball. Starr still in a quarterback. Gibson in the backfield. Wide outs to both sides. Nice job that time. You see Aaron Thies, the first one there, put the hit on the quarterback, and then he put the hit on the quarterback, knocked him off balance, and Jones able to trip him up for a big or no gain again, I guess. 4th and 17.
Right, Lance. Good pressure on the quarterback that time, and bring up 4th down and see if we can get a good return out of this.
See Jeffers back in the game to punt again, so not sure what his situation is. Low punt. It's going to get a big roll. Roll dead down about the 26-yard line of the Seminoles, marked at the 25-yard line. So 1:32 to go in the 3rd quarter here from Woodsfield on a beautiful fall evening for football. Your score, the yard line. Pitch goes back to Wilson. Trying to get to the outside. He's able to get, nice job of cutting back against the grain that time. Cut back inside his blocker and picks up about, give him 16 yards on the carry out to the 41, 1st down for the Monroe Central Seminoles.
Another nice job being patient out there, just waiting. And, you don't have to knock somebody, pancake somebody down every play, Lance, and I know you know that, but just keeping your feet, shielding the Shamrock defenders, and then letting Wilson, choose, and like you said, upfield for 16 yards.
Gordon straight up the middle is going to pick up maybe a yard on the play, but back to your last comment about the pancake blocks. I had some pancake blocks, but the guys never saw me coming when I had them. I think they called them illegal crackbacks now.
Yeah, I was going to say, Lance, I find that pretty hard to believe.
second down and 9 yards to go for the Seminoles. Ball at the 41-yard line. Jor's going to throw again. Tries to get the ball to T.J. Stevens going across the middle, and he's not able to do so. George takes another shot back there.
Lance, after, a real nice gain on first down there to pick up a first down, we're faced with another third and long situation here.
Third and long play, I'd like seeing it. Haven't seen it a whole lot since your brother Luke was here, and that's the fullback screen. Johnny got to run it a couple times, but looked to me like Gordon had a lot of room that time to the top of the field, top of the screen there with that fullback screen. There he goes again. Now you see same sort of play, this time to Adam Jones on the Seminole side of the field. He's able to get the ball out to about the 47. He's about 4 yards short of the first down now. Going to force a Seminole punt here. 4th and 4. I believe they're going to get it off, though, before the end of the third quarter. So after 3 quarters of play here, the Seminoles playing the Shamrocks tough, trailing 14-6.
Monroe County Court Judge James W. Peters has an established record of distinguished judicial service from one century to the next. With a 12-year tradition of fairness, impartiality, and common sense in the courtroom, Judge Peters has
out of bounds, third down at about the 16-yard line of the Shamrocks, though. So not a real pretty punt, but a real effective punt.
Right, Lance. Field position here. Very key. We get 3 and out here, and we get the ball back, and should be good field position, but starts right here on first down.
37-yard punt, no return that time for Gordon, so real nice job there. Corey Starr still in at quarterback. Shamrocks with 3 wide outs. It'll be a quick handoff straight up the middle. Maybe 2 yards on the play for the Shamrocks. Hear that score here on the PA system. Doesn't surprise me at all. Barnesville 35-7 in the fourth quarter over the Shenandoah Zeps. Looks like the Zeps string of 7 in a row to start the season's over. Really a big shot against their chances for the playoffs.
Lance always said they got to play us first, so we beat Shenandoah down, and in Barnesville, it takes them after a week after playing us, and
several teams play them right after us, but you saw the play there. Quick slant that time to the Barnesville receiver, Adam Conrad, making the tackle, but not before able to get out to about the 28-yard line and a first down for the Shamrocks. Nothing fancy. Pretty nicely thrown ball. Conrad not able to get in front of him in time, and first down for the Shamrocks. Shamrocks again on the reverse. Aaron Cease is there. He's going to make the stop. There's a nice play that time by the Seminoles. You see a late flag coming in. The head official threw his arms up like he was a little disgusted with the play. Personal foul against the Seminoles after throwing the Shamrock player for about a 4-yard loss on the play. They're going to tack on 15 and give the Shamrocks a automatic first down. I think you're right. Seminole defender not able to get stopped. He didn't really fall into him trying to tackle him. He more or less fell on him.
Hey, Lance, it's a contact sport out here. Cease didn't wasn't able to initially take the ball carrier down. These kids are running full speed to the sideline, and they expect these kids to stop, on a dime out there. And this is a terrible call as far as I'm concerned, Lance.
Shamrocks first and 10, their own 39. Starr in at quarterback. Handoff's going to go to number 10. He's going to pick up some pretty nice yards, give him about 9. straight up the middle. Just a big hole, quick hitter that time. Chad Barker on the carry. He gets 9 yards. This brings up 2nd down and 1. So not really the position the Seminoles want to be in, facing 2nd and 1s.
Lance, we might have been thinking about that penalty, but that play's over now. We got to come back and play football.
Walsh and Barker in the backfield behind Starr. Going to run the sneak to pick up the 1st down. Gets about 3 yards to the Seminole side of the field at about the 49-yard line for a 1st down. So stops the clock, 9:37 to go in the ball game, and a 1st down for the Shamrocks.
Lance, quarterback must see something because they've run a good many quarterback sneaks tonight and gained positive yardage.
Gibson going to take the pitch this time. He's finally brought down over there at about the 45-yard line. Give him about 4 yards on the play. Brings up 2nd down and about, that's a long 6 to go for the 1st down here for the Shamrocks. Ball on the Seminole side of the field at the 45. It's getting time right now where the Seminoles need to get a defensive stop here. Starr with a quick handoff to Barker. Picks up about 3 yards down to the 42-yard line. Big 3rd down play coming up.
You're right, Lance. You know, if they don't hold him here, you know, we're looking at even if they don't go in for a score, we got to drive the length of the field to put ourselves in a position to tie this ball game up.
Hand off to the deep back. That's Gibson. 2nd effort's going to get him the 1st down to the 38-yard line of the Seminoles. First down, Barnesville. The Seminole 38. So nothing fancy. Seminole or the Shamrocks lined up in a power I backfield. Just power against power.
Right, Lance.
Same play this time to Welsh. Late flag coming in from behind the play. The head referee throws that flag, and that's normally a holding penalty, and that's exactly what it is. That's going to step 10 yards off against the Shamrocks. Hopefully force them to put the ball into the air here possibly, because with Jeffries out, they've not had a lot of success throwing the ball yet.
Must be a 15-yard spot foul, Lance. But I think Barnesville will keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock running.
It's a 1st down and 22 to go, 7:40 to go, and running here in the ball game. The ball spotted just inside, just on the Seminoles half of the 50-yard line. Quick pass outside that time. Saw the ball pop out of bounds there. Miller making the catch for about a 5-6 yard pickup. Eric Brown coming over and making the hit. You saw the ball pop up in the air, but out of bounds. So 2nd down and about 16 now for the Shamrocks.
Yeah, Lance, we'll give up them short gainers like that on.
Well, they pick up 6, but the ball does go out of bounds, so it stops the clock here. Right now, Seminoles with 7:23 to go. Need to start watching that clock a little bit too. Starr going to throw again. That ball was thrown underneath the number 32, Justin Turner. That's a play last year you saw Joey Gallagher go all the way with. Send everyone out to this side and bring that guy underneath. He wasn't able to come down with the catch. Looked like he almost knocked it down. But again, the clock stopped, 7:19, so it only took up 4 seconds. Brings up 3rd down and 16 yards to go.
Key that we get a lot of pressure here, Lance, on the quarterback.
Shamrocks going deep. Just off of the fingertips of the receiver. Gabe Gordon right there in coverage, though. Turner, the intended receiver. Pretty nicely thrown ball that time, though, by Starr, as he put it to where the only guy that had a shot at the ball was the receiver. He wasn't able to come in with it. So Seminoles hold. Going to force the Shamrocks to punt from the Seminole 44-yard line here. Seminoles needing to get a big return and get this ball out of there.
Right, Lance, we may want to put a little pressure on the kicker, but the main thing is getting the ball back here and not hitting the kicker.
Jeffers again doing the kicking. Another low kick. It's going to take a big hop. Conrad not able to get down and get in front of the ball, so it's going to roll dead at the 9-yard line, but a little disgusted with himself. But in a situation right there, you'd rather see him not take a chance than to take a chance, try to scoop that up and make a, turn the ball over, clear down there. It forces us to go 91 yards, but there is 7:02 still left in the ball game here. Seminoles just need to settle down. I'm sort of thinking go back to what got us that first touchdown, and that's look underneath for some of the short stuff.
That's right, Lance, and Barnesville might give us a little bit underneath there, considering they got the lead. Got 91 yards to go, so you're exactly right.
Seminoles in a wishbone set. Jones is going to take the handoff. He is able to get to the outside a little bit. Gets out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. He's going to pick up about 6 and bring up 2nd down and 4. So nice yardage on 1st down.
Lance, you got to like the way Jonesy puts his head down, and he delivers a little punishment. Makes that Barnesville pay for sack on him.
That's what you want.
I'd like to see the ball in Jonesy's hands as much as possible.
Wilson, Brown, and Gordon in the backfield now. Passes outside to Wilson. He's still on his feet out to the 22. That's going to stop the clock for a 1st down. But right what we're talking about. Nothing real big. 7-yard pickup on the play. Give him 8 yards on the play to the 23. So another 1st down. Moves the stick, stops the clock. Gets us away from that goal line back there.
Yeah, Lance, and key here that we get something here on 1st down again. Look for maybe just a run play here. Nope.
George going deep this time to Conrad. He's back there, makes the catch, and he's gone. He is gone as he got behind the receiver. 77 yards. Adam Conrad for the touchdown. And the Seminoles just went 91 yards in about 30 seconds, folks. We're looking at a 14-12 ball game and a chance for the Noles to tie it up right here. Adam Conrad, George, just basically that's what you want. Give your receiver a chance to catch the ball. Throws the ball up in the air. Conrad doing a nice job adjusting. Screened the defender on his back and was able to make the catch and go. Jeffers, the normal free safety, he's not in the ball game. There was nobody back there.
He laid that ball out there perfect, Lance, and able to use the speed of Conrad. Ran right underneath the ball for a very exciting play. Right, we've been waiting on this since Shadyside, Lance. I think we had one big one in Shadyside, and wasn't able to come up with it for a good many weeks. And right now, it's the most opportune time, but that leaves us down to times like these. I'm sure Coach Acosta's got 2-point plays drawn up, and we'll probably see something we hadn't seen all night.
I'll tell you what I'd like to see. The way Chris Wilson took that first ball in the end zone from 4 yards out. Load him up, give him the ball because he's run with a lot of determination. He is in the ball game. You see Jones, Gordon, and Wilson in the backfield. Eric Brown coming out. Seminoles go with the unbalance to the left. Gordon and Jones, Wilson in the back. Wilson's going to take the pitch. He gets tripped. Number 26 for the Shamrocks is able to trip Wilson up, clear out at the 5-yard line, but Seminoles try to go around the end. They were able to pick up some yardage around the end, but this time shut down for a loss. But 6:24 to go, plenty of time left in this ball game. Seminoles cut it to 2 points. Right back to the drawing board here. Defensive stop, get the ball back, take her down again.
Right. You know, I think our defense is a little bit more confident because they don't have to worry about the athletic Jeffers in there. And, you know, they got a little momentum right now. And, you know, it's just what you play football for, Lance. You know what I mean? That's what you play defense for.
Look over to Shamrock's huddle, and you see Jeffers over there. He's going to go in for the return here. Looks like he's pretty anxious to get in the ball game. Shamrocks look to me like they're going to bring out the hands team. They'll send 2 guys deep and 9 guys up here on the line. Actually, 2 guys deep and 8 guys up here on the line. 9. Yeah, they've got 11. So they're expecting the onside kick. I don't know that I do it right yet if I'm Monroe Central. Kick the ball deep.
You're exactly right, Lance. You know, you got to have a little confidence in your defense with 6 minutes, 24 seconds to go. It's a game of field position. You know, it always is. And the thing is, if you don't get an onside kick here, then Barnesville's got the ball in a real excellent field position.
Well, and then if you stop them, you've still got 90 yards to go again. So,
but we just showed, Lance, we've got those.
Seminoles do try the same thing that they did earlier. Phillips able to come up with this ball. Dangerous job there. The big guy able to reach up over his head and make the catch, but 49-yard line. Shamrock's going to take over. 6:21 to go in the ball game. And you'll see Jeffers back in the game now, quarterback for the Shamrocks.
Lance, I guess when you are 1-6, you really don't, you know, you can take a chance like that, but I still would have rather seen that ball kicked deep. And
Jeffers in the ball game, but he's lined up at a wide receiver. Starr still quarterback. He's going to fake the handoff, keep the ball. He's going to throw long, and he's hit just as he releases it. Big hit that time back there by Smithberger. Forced the throw to come off way short on 1st down and 10. So, yeah, a little surprising call. Shamrocks maybe trying to catch the Seminoles up there, trying to load up on the line, throw it deep on 1st down.
Right, Lance. It didn't fool anybody. A couple of linebackers got caught up there and was thinking Jeffers was coming for a end around, but they faked to him. But they might come back to that. So we'll see where he lines up.
He's lined up a tailback this time. Look for him to get the ball. He does take it off tackle. He's hit pretty hard there at the line of scrimmage. Tyler Shoemaker, first guy to get in there. Smithberger first. That was Tyler. Tyler first guy to hit him. He falls forward for a pickup of about 4 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd and 6. So big play right here for the Seminole defense with 5:50 and counting to go in the 4th quarter. 3rd and 6 from the 47. Handoff's going to go off the left tackle. And I'll tell you, I believe he's got it. It's going to depend on the spot here.
Boy, nothing fancy there, Lance. I'm a little disappointed in our defense there. We didn't step up and make the play there, but
Fortunate spot that time for the Seminoles. It's going to be 4th and 1. You see Jeffers come in the ball game, and I would say he's probably going to come back to that quarterback sneak. If you're Monroe Central, you've got to know that that's what's coming here. Not much you can say about it from a spectator. You know what's going on. It comes up and picks up 3 yards on a quarterback sneak when you know it's coming.
Right, Lance. Initially, I thought we had him stopped there, but you know, I have a hard time putting into words, you know, our defense play in and play out. Sometimes we look so good, and sometimes we seem to take the play off.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. Welch going to take the handoff and take a big hit by Aaron Cease that time.
I think they heard me, Lance, because they didn't take that play off.
He picked up about a yard on the play before Aaron Cease come up with a big hit. So 2nd and 9, but the clock becoming a factor. 4:30 to go. Seminoles with only 2 timeouts left. So possibly look for them to use one if we hold them for little or no gain here.
Lance, I don't look for anything fancy here. You know, double tight. Jeffers in the eye.
See Lawlton switching sides from the tight end spot. Pitch is going to go wide to Jeffers. He's going to cut back inside and pick up about 4 yards down to the 35. But clock inside 4 minutes. Monroe Central got to be thinking about a timeout pretty quick here.
Definitely 4 down territory for the Shamrocks. So, you know, they got 2 downs to get 5 yards.
Jeffers not in the ball game. Barker, Welsh, and Gibson, and a power I said. Look for Gibson to take a pitch this side, possibly. He takes a handoff off tackle, and he's brought down. Randall Seifert, the first one there. Seminoles signaling for a timeout now. Nobody seems to see what's going on. So that's 4th down and 6. Clock running. It's going to be down inside of 3 minutes now. Seminoles decide not to call the timeout. Shamrock's going to let this clock run clear down inside. 2:40, take the penalty, and then possibly kick it away.
You're right, Lance. That's exactly what they're going to do. And that's the bad part about going for the onside kick with a lot of time left. You know, we do stop them. But after only a few first downs, we're not going to get the ball back. Very good field position.
Well, the penalty is going to set it back to about outside the 40-yard line. So 4th and 10, not as likely for the fake here. Jeffers will line up to punt. Conrad is going to go back deep. Interesting to see if the Seminoles go for the block here. Jeffers gets the punt away. Conrad takes the fair catch, lets the ball go, takes a Shamrock bounce. Fortunate for the Shamrocks, the ball bounces into the end zone though for a touchback. Big break for the Seminoles because that ball clearly wasn't going into the end zone. Bit of a blunder for the Rocks.
Yeah, Lance, too many times players think you just need to touch the ball down there, but you have to establish possession and down the ball. And, you know, big break, really.
It is. That's the difference. It's 17 yards right there. Seminoles, 2:32 to go in the ball game here. 1st down and 10 from their own 20. 80 yards to go. Like to see some lightning again.
Lance, we showed we got that 70-yard play, so all we need to do is pick up 10 yards and then come back with that 70-yarder, right?
Sounds good to me. Call it. Conrad lined up wide to the Jorce's right. Quick out to Conrad. He makes the catch inbounds at the 26-yard line. Seminoles in the hurry-up offense.
Nice job by Conrad, but, you know, you got to say, Lance, they're probably going to give us that little stuff underneath. See what we got here on 2nd down.
2nd down, Jorce back to pass. He's got some time. Conrad is out there. He got the ball. He's going deep. He's thrown down till he gets to the 13-yard line. Beautifully thrown ball by Michael Jorce.
Yeah, Lance.
63-yard pickup on the play, so they weren't listening to you. They didn't call the 70-yard play, but we'll take 63. That's a minute 53 to go here in the ball game, and the Seminoles knocking at the door down at the Shamrocks. Looks like about the 12-yard line here.
I'll tell you what, Lance, this lineup come right at him.
You've got plenty of time now. There's a minute 50 to go. The clock is running. I'd like to see the Noles put the ball on the ground here and punch it in. Jorce keeps the ball. He's going to throw. Just a nice job that time. Nobody open. George throwing the ball away to stop the clock, but clock's not really a factor right now. 1:38 to go. Seminoles still with 2 timeouts. Sort of like to seem like you said, punch it at them 3 times in there. 2nd down and 10 now.
Yeah, Lance, still 2nd and 10. I wouldn't be afraid to try to slip the ball up the middle or maybe some sort of quick toss play.
Seminoles nail biters 2 weeks in a row against quality folks here. Pitch is going to go outside to Jones. Picks up a nice block. He's still on his feet inside the 10. Down to about the 7-yard line. Pickup of about 6 on the play for Jones. So 3rd down. Looks like about 4 yards to go. Third and 4. Ball's at about the 7-yard line. George going to throw the ball. He's got a man out there. That's Wilson. Still on his feet. He's in the end zone for a Seminole touchdown. What a play by Chris Wilson, folks. 59.1 seconds to go in the ball game. George hooks up with Christopher Wilson for a 6-yard touchdown and an 18-14 Monroe Central lead. I'll tell you what, this place is rocking right now, folks.
Lance, I told you on the way down, I said, we're going to knock off Barnesville, we're going to knock off Belleville. I said, we'll just go ahead and knock off Barnesville tonight.
He said that. He also said to keep it on the ground and punch it up in there. Seminoles scoring on the quick pass. 59.1 seconds to go. The Seminoles take a timeout to discuss the extra point here. Tell you what, we need the defense to step up big here, folks, for 1 minute.
You're right, Lance. Can't celebrate too early.
Shamrocks at 5-2. The Seminoles at 1-6. Shamrocks knocked the Seminoles off twice last year, once in the regular season, once in the playoffs. Come over here this year, and Seminoles right now giving them their money's worth. Knowles line up for 2. Line up in what they call the muddle huddle here. Pass was intended for T.J. Stevens. It falls incomplete. So the extra point is no good, but right now, with 59.1 seconds to go in this football game, your Seminoles have taken an 18-14 lead. I'll tell you what, Andy, I can't think of a much nicer birthday present for Joe Eddy up here running the camera. Does such a great job for us. You look at this camera working. Everyone, you know, Dale gets all the credit all the time. Joe's the one running the camera. Happy birthday, Joe. "29. See, I was going to guess 30 because I thought she was my age.
Okay, Lance, need a good kickoff here, need good kickoff coverage, and make Barnesville drive the, length of the field.
Yeah, we're going to have a lot of chicken wings left over at my house if the Seminoles hold on here to win, because invited several Shamrock fans over, and we knock them off, I guarantee they're not coming.
I'll be there, Lance.
Okay. All right, 59.1 to go. Jones set to kick. Welch, Jeffries, and Gibson deep for the Shamrocks. The ball's going to come down at the 10. Decent coverage. Safe coverage. He's down at the 39. That takes about 9 seconds off the clock here. Shamrock's going to take over at their own 39-yard line. 1st down and 10. with just over 50 seconds to go in this ball game.
Lance, it looks, the scoreboard says they got all 3 timeouts left, so really a lot of time for the Shamrocks. And so they can work the middle of the field and still use the timeouts here.
Seminoles in big need of a turnover here. Starr still in at quarterback. He's going to throw. Finally takes off. He's brought down by Tyler Shoemaker at the 45. The clock's going to keep running until they can get a timeout called. They're going to hustle back to the line. Finally do take a timeout. 38.2 seconds runs off the clock, and the Shamrocks pick up 6 yards on that play. So great job that time. Tyler Shoemaker surveying the field, playing that linebacker job like you're supposed to.
Right, Lance. It'll take a 6 to beat us, so let them have that middle underneath. And really, Barnesville wasted some time there, not getting that timeout called right away. And I'm not sure why. I mean, everybody knows you got 3 timeouts left. You can't take them home with you.
Goes back to the first half here we were talking about. Can't let anybody get behind you.
And right now, still need a lot of pressure, Lance. If he's on his back, he can't throw the ball.
Starr still in at quarterback for the Shamrocks. He's going to throw again. Good protection this time. He completes the pass at about the 45-yard line. Tell you what, he put some smoke on that. Chris Wilson over there to make the stop. Knocked out of bounds, picks up a first down for the Rocks, about the 46 of the Seminoles. 31.7 to go. Still 2 timeouts for the Shamrocks, so Seminoles need to stick.
Right, Lance.
Need to get a little bit of a pass rush here. A lot of time that time for Starr. Draw this time. Pretty big yardage. He picks up another first down. They're down at the 36-yard line, but way too much yardage that time given up for the Seminoles. That is the first down. Rocks move back to the line of scrimmage, and the clock is going to start to run. Starr spikes the ball. 21.1 to go in the ball game now. Official right on the ball getting that clock started. You saw the chains weren't close to being set. The whipper doing all he could to get down there and get that chain set. Second 10, ball at the 35, 21-1 to go, 2 timeouts for the Shamrocks. They're taking a lot of time here.
Lance, with still 2 timeouts left, they may try another draw play up the middle. And then that way get close enough and take a couple shots at the end zone.
Draw play up the middle, you called it. He's going to finally get out of bounds down at the 22-yard line. So, 22-yard line now. First down again on the draw play. 12.6 seconds to go. You called it right there, Nando.
Well, Lance, now they take a couple shots at the end zone, and really, they don't just have to throw the ball up for Hail Marys. You can work the field, and still got 2 timeouts left.
Seminoles signaled for a timeout, so Coach Sherman's going to get out, talk to these guys. 12-6 to go in the ball game. Seminoles clinging to a 4-point lead with the ball at their own 22. Trying to hang on for that big upset.
Lance, after last week's heartbreaking loss, boy, I'd really like to get this one. The kids deserve it.
Chance for about 2 more plays. You're right. Seminoles will be able to get back and sack him. That would be real nice. Force him to run around a little bit back there. Get some pressure on him, force him to run around, get it down to where they only have one shot left at the end zone.
Yeah, if they're going to the end zone here, we could get him scrambling, run around. We could possibly run the clock out on one play, but we'll see what happens.
Starr back in at quarterback. Twins to the left here. One receiver wide right. Welch and Parker in the backfield. Starr at quarterback. Starr's going to throw the ball to the end zone. Gabe Gordon in defense, and nice job by Gabe Gordon that time. Incomplete.
Only took 4 seconds, Lance, but Gordon right there again, as he has been all night.
Ball was intended for Jeffers, so he's in the game, but he's playing wide receiver. Takes about 4 seconds off, 8.8 to go in the ball game. So sort of a quick play right there. Going for the end zone, freshman Gabe Gordon coming up big on defense. So second down in ball game right now. Third down in ball game. Draw play up the middle, and Aaron Cease is there to make the stop. Shamrocks are going to call a quick timeout. So big play that time. Aaron Cease able to stop the draw play. So they've got fourth down marked on the yard markers over there. Third down, they finally changed it to fourth on the board, but 4th and 8. Ball's at the 20-yard line. They could conceivably get a first down, get out of bounds, and get another play if they got the ball down to about the 12, but right now it's the ball game.
Right, you've got to take your shot at the end zone, Lance. I've been saying it all quarter here. I think the key right now is pressure on the quarterback. Because you've got to, Barnesville's got to get time to get the receiver 20 yards downfield, and if we got a pass rush on, then he don't have time to set up and look for these guys. So, I can't tell you how important the pass rush is on this play.
See Jeffers coming back in for the Shamrocks. Twins to both sides, Starr under center. He's going to throw this side. He's going to the end zone. And believe it or not, he just threw a touchdown. The Seminoles have just lost the ball game 20-14 on a touchdown pass with no time to go. Well, we're not going to spend a whole lot of time here, folks, with post-game comments. What can you say? 20-yard touchdown, no time left on the clock. Your final score, the Barnesville Shamrocks 20, Monroe Central Seminoles 18. We're going to Frontier next week.